Hey Paul,
Sophie.
this week you launched the stylo needlepoint pen. Be honest, what kind of pen were you using before this?
Before I had this pen, I was using one of those like cheap pens that's always just like lying in the corner of like office and stuff, like one of those cheap €2 kind of pens. Yeah, kind of embarrassing.
When you joined Paper Republic, did you feel any pressure to upgrade your pen situation?
I wouldn't say pressure, but I think once you start actually using like really good quality paper, you kind of realize having a good pen is nice to go with it. And like all of my colleagues had like really nice pens, and there was me with my cheap little €2 pen that I just picked up along the way. So yeah, maybe not pressure, but just like you kind of realize what's around you. Yeah.
What made you wait for the stylo instead of buying another pen?
So actually when I started at Paper Republic, I knew that a pen by Paper Republic was on the horizon. So I thought I'm gonna hold out and wait until it's ready, and thankfully I got to wait around for it, and it's been a joy ever since.
People think a pen is a pen. Why does it matter to you now? What you write with?
So I also had this mentality of like, a pen's a pen, why does it matter? But I think it's also this mindset of like, when you buy a new mattress, it's something that you sleep on every single night. So it's important to kind of invest in a good quality mattress. And I think if you're using a pen every single day, it's also worth just investing in something that is good quality and nice to write with.
You mentioned writing important things with a cheap pen. It felt a bit off. Can you tell us about that?
I think when you have like important things to write down, or you're writing for a very long period of time, you start to realize how nice it would be to have a good quality pen, and it kind of makes the whole ritual of writing a lot more meaningful.
What's the most meaningful thing you've written with the stylo so far?
Actually, when a few months ago I was traveling back home to meet my future nephew, and instead of like watching Netflix on the flight or listening to music, I decided to actually write him a letter, because I thought I'm going to give it to him like a few years time, and like he can remember like what was going on the day he was born. So yeah, this is something very meaningful that I wrote with the stylo.
What made you decide to handwrite the letter instead of typing it out?
I think everyone in this society is so used to just putting things on their notes app directly, and they just get lost in the cloud. And I think the actual experience of receiving something handwritten is so deep and meaningful. Like even I love getting like handwritten cards from people rather than just like a text message. And this is exactly what I was trying to do with this letter.
Do you feel different writing with a pen now you love?
For sure. I think it also, the design element of it as well, I'm very into like the aesthetics of things, and I think it just complements the system really well. It looks a lot nicer than just like a little plastic pen on my journal system.
If someone's never used a really good pen before, what would you tell them?
I think what I mentioned earlier of like, if it's something that you're doing every single day, it's worth investing in something high quality. You wouldn't sit on an uncomfortable couch, you wouldn't lie on an uncomfortable bed, so why would you use an uncomfortable pen? And that's exactly what the stylo offers for us. A really comfortable, nice, elevated simplicity, I would say.
You say it's a pen for a lifetime of notes. What kind of things do you hope to fill your journals with next?
More letters, for sure. I think more creative ideas, and I would like to get into more journaling, for sure.
Nice. Thank you so much, Paul.
Thank you, Sophie.